Welcome one and all to the K.O.E. Nation for another special Irish whiskey matchup in the 32 Irish Tournament. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E. You can find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. And I am joined this evening by my indomitable broadcast partners, the one, the only,
your Big Buckin' Emperor, the champion of Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. Check and find everything at Big Buckin', linktr.ee/Big Buckin'.
Jeez,
I haven't had anything to drink yet tonight, fellas. I'm way off key.
He's a little eager.
We'll fix that in a second.
I'm thirsty. Let's go.
I am the non-coppa friendly, quadruple distilled and non-chill filtered 13-time RWB champion, Tony fucking G. Find me on TikTok, Tony the Rod 2.0, and we have another first round matchup. I believe this is the 10th first round matchup, so we are getting down to the nitty gritty. Now, that doesn't mean that these guys know what we're drinking yet, because they are still blind to it.
Still no idea.
They don't know what the bottles are that are on the bottom of the screen, and they don't know which is which, even if they did. So, folks, you can clearly see on the screen Whiskey A and Whiskey B. We're going to be tasting them, and these two gents will be doing it completely double blind for the most honest review possible.
But now, before we get into that, Chicken, what was the labeling for Whiskey A?
So, Whiskey A. So, Tony sent me with a big box full of little bottles like this. So, Whiskey A is C3.
Okay. Now, I put some thought into this. C3, so it's like C3PO from Star Wars, the big gold droid. So, this one's Powers Gold.
Nice. I like where your head's at.
Alrighty. And then the other one?
This one is B1. Immediately, I thought it was his favorite Bushmills.
Oh, that's a good one. Because I said that be one good whiskey in that bottle is what. So I thought maybe something from Middleton, but I'm going with you. I'm going to stick with this is something from Bushmills.
We've had a lot of Bushmills already, so.
Yep. So, all right. So, be one good Bushmills in that bottle. That's my prediction.
And those of you who can actually see what they are,
let us know in the comments how wrong we are.
I'm sure they're going to be like, Phil, your powers of prediction are just so perfect.
All right, let's nose Whiskey A.
And yes, I'm in a hotel room using wine glasses because...
Don't hold it against me.
He's so fancy.
Yeah, I really like the nose on this. It's pretty soft, honestly.
Almost reminds me of roses.
Yeah, it's soft.
It does have a
Pleasant.
nice floral, but like a fresh floral. Yeah, I would agree. Roses, like when you have a fresh bouquet. Red.
It does have some legs, at least on the wine glass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does. They're thick legs. Yeah, very pleasant nose.
Enjoyable nose there.
Love that. Let's nose Whiskey B. Ooh.
A lot more mellow molasses.
Yeah, I'd say there's a thickness, a sweetness there.
I was gonna say
molasses. Perfect. But yeah, there's still a floral back to it.
It seems like, I don't know if it's actually got legs. This one seems like it's gonna be really oily.
Yeah, the legs on this one are really, really thin, but pretty consistent.
I feel like you're going to get a popcorn on the palate here.
Wow. Well,
but
let's sample Whiskey A. Oh man, I really enjoy that a lot. What are you getting? I don't want to give it anything
floral
away.
really kind of comes through on the palate, to be honest with you. I'm getting like plant chlorophyll. I'm getting hint of grain. Not much though.
Yeah, floral heavy. There is a little bit of grain. Feels right. It's like dusty though. It's like a dusty grain.
Okay.
Might have some age to that.
Okay. I think it's got a really sweet finish. This one really just does appeal to my taste. I really like that one.
Well, it's Powers Gold, C3PO.
Yeah.
Sure it is.
Oh my.
All right, let's give whiskey B a taste.
The molasses is there, and then a bitter chocolate on the end.
Okay, I can see a dark
got a-
chocolate.
It's got a little bit more spice to it, just a hint, like compared to the other one.
I was thinking almost a mint finish too, with the way it
Yeah.
hits your breath.
I'm gonna be honest. This is like a really high coca level of
Yeah.
chocolate, so it would be a little extra bitter.
Okay.
Almost like 88% coca. So
I'll be honest, like between these two, I am torn on this one, and I knew I would be. So this is really going to come down to you two. So if we need to go back and sample these, I would suggest doing it because this one's hard for me.
Yeah, this isn't easy for me either. I'm gonna have to.
no.
I'm going to go back to A.
A is a bit more elegant on its palate.
Okay. Yep, I would agree.
B is a bit more like anybody could enjoy it. That's the way I would put it.
Okay. Back to B. Okay. I think I've decided. Yeah, I've decided. Man, that one's. If you had to guess, like, what kind of steps were taken to create either of these? Was there any extra caskings, finishing, any age statements? What would be your guesses here?
On B, there was probably some kind of casking of probably like a sherry or fortified wine with that.
Okay.
On A, I'm guessing there was some extra age put in, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
So I'll just go ahead and rip this Band-Aid off. And by the hair of its chinny chin chin, I'm gonna give it to C-3PO. That beautiful fucking droid.
Give it to A?
Yeah, A.
Really?
I'm gonna give it to A.
I'm
It's floral
shocked.
roses of nose pet. Like, oh, I love B. B, I'd drink all day. But I'm gonna barely give it to A.
I thought your first impression on A that I got from you was that you did not like it.
At first, I didn't, but it grew on me.
Okay.
Like that's just how I'll put that.
Interesting. Chicken, by all means.
Personally, A is great. I think Phil's pretty much on the nose with most of that. However, I do like B more. I'm going with B. I did like the subtle. I'm not sure if I got quite the cocoa flavor that Phil got, but there was a chocolatiness to it. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. I thought overall, I just thought it was better.
Man, oh, this is tough.
So it's down to you, T.
This is really, really, really tough because I could go either way and I wouldn't feel bad. I'm just barely going to give it to B.
Oh,
Just barely. I mean, just by a fraction of a bit.
I could have gone that way too.
This was tough, and I knew this was going to be tough. Yeah, I'm going to go with B. I like the way that it's a little more oily. It's got a little bit. I think it's just a smidge more complex than A, and that's really it. That's it.
Blend is a B plus, by the way.
Okay, well I'm going to
Maybe
give
an
that
A minus. It's pretty good.
I'm going to give that a moment to settle. Now,
I would like to get to the reveals.
yeah, I had a feeling we want to get to the reveal. So, whiskey A that came in
Powers Gold from C-3PO. I know that's totally correct.
Whiskey A that did not win. Cooper's Croze, Jameson.
Ooh, okay,
Oh,
okay. So as you can see, folks, I was pretty damn close.
Now this is a you probably gonna be hard pressed to find these now. This came in a series of 3. This was a Head Cooper, Ger Buckley. This was a limited run. Celebrating the passion of our craftsmen, the Whiskey Makers series presents the Cooper's Croze. One to craft a whiskey that shows the versatility of wood and the flavors it creates, from sweet vanilla to rich fruits and toasted wood. The Croze is a tool I use to cut grooves into which the heads of the cask are fitted. Yeah, this one's really good, but you're right, it's a little more elegant. I think that's a good way to put it. So, Whiskey A came in just short. Whiskey B, the winner, Jameson.
Oh, you.
Blender's dog, also from that series, the Victor.
Interesting.
Okay. What a shock. The blender. The Blender's dog is the one that moves on.
Yeah, this one, actually, Whiskey A, the Cooper's Cruise, this is a 43 ABV, as is the Blender's dog, so I think that's about right with the palate. Now, the Blender's dog, same thing from the Whiskey Maker series. They wanted to create a harmony of complexity, an infusion of creamy and spicy notes, with butterscotch sweetness and a prickle of tannins. Okay, I can see, I get the butterscotch.
So I was actually right the first time. Be one good whiskey in here, and it was from Middleton. So I was right the first time. So.
I guess.
Hey, that's basically 100%.
So the Blender's dog with the Cooper's Cruise.
Yeah, you've been wanting to do that blend for a while.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
I like that. The chocolate comes out.
Yep.
Wow.
The oil and the legs mix really well on there too, and it just goes down really nicely. You don't have a dryness to your tongue, but it's not like it's not killing your throat either.
No, this is nice. No, and this is a series that I was a big fan of. I really liked all three bottles, so yeah, this is a nice one. I'm not shocked that I wouldn't have been shocked if either of these won, because frankly, like, this is just one of those special runs that maybe it's not fair to put in a tournament with others that are standard, but there's going to be a few surprises in this one, as you've seen already. So this was a necessity. I'm glad that one of these is moving forward into the second round.
Well, yeah, one of them was gonna.
I mean,
well, yeah.
So yeah, but Blender's dog moves on. Spirit, wood, and thyme perfectly balanced.
that's really
Triple distilled Irish whiskey, as the Scots would say. You gotta distill it an extra time.
nice. You really don't have to piss off Ireland while we do these.
But I'm doing such a good job.
You are.
I mean, if you're from anywhere around Middleton, I've pretty well pissed you off during this tournament.
Well, luckily for Middleton, they got a win here. I mean, it's kind of hard not to when
well,
you're
I
going
would
against yourself.
hope.
Yeah.
God. So, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for this very special Jameson Special Edition matchup here in the 32 Rye Tournament. I am your king of
Irish.
Oh, yeah. 32 Irish Tournament. That's just saying.
I know. The Rye tournament took a lot longer. We're firing through this mess.
So, folks, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. I cannot wait to see you back here happy, healthy, much the wiser. Tony, Chicken, take it away.
Phil, thank you so much for batting 1,000 on guesses, and thank you so much for batting 1,000 on pissing everybody who's watching this off.
1,000 at least.
Batting 1,000 on pissing everybody off, that's for sure.
Well, I'll
Hey.
give you that.
Appreciate y'all. Love you, Tony. Take us home.
Yes, this was a nice one. I knew this one was going to be tough, and there really was no wrong answer here, so I'm loving it, loving the whiskey, and loving how
There
this
was a
thing is
wrong
unfolding.
answer. Everything Phil said.
There's that. But we will catch you on the
Scallion.
next first round matchup as we march on towards the second round. We're getting closer and closer. And for those of you stuck it out this long, the bracket is coming in just a few short moments. We'll catch you on the next one.